folks. Welcome to the overtime live stream. Once again, it's me. It's that VINCE. Just got back. And like I said last night, we'll go ahead and get the React videos finished. Hope you guys are doing well. So this show will be about an hour or two just to get everything covered. If you guys have any questions, y'all are free to ask. So let me go ahead and get my smoke in. But I've never spoke to you guys around 5 p.m. other than Midnight Run UK. And normally I don't do streams, of course, on Saturday or Sunday. So hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. So let's see what we got here. Now, of course, it's 5 o'clock p.m., so I'm going to have one of these little minis and a little bit of scotch. Remember, folks, if the product isn't from Scotland, it's not real scotch, Gotta have real scotch. Non-negotiable. I see KCB. What's creepy, man? Me doing a live stream at this time on a Saturday? It's not too bad, What brand? Duncan Taylor. But yeah, as soon as I got back, it was freaking bedlam, Everyone's arguing with me over a silly cane and stuff like that, We'll talk about Sean's kid. We're going to actually review that. Oh, yeah, Duncan Taylor's awesome. Yeah, recently Sean G had put up a new video, so we're going to review that. Like I said, not sure how long the stream will run. I guess whenever I feel like I'm done, so. I really needed this. This has been a long trip. Because I had to leave early, folks, I didn't have time to do a draw or anything like that, And I like starting my day off with one of these little things. Yeah, I saw the IG post. It's just I don't like filming kids. If Sean was in the picture, Sean G with his kid, that's a little different. But, putting up a kid by themselves, I feel kind of uncomfortable with that, just keeping it real and telling it to you like it is. That's the stuff. A lot more relaxed now, folks. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. When I went up there, I knew Spectrum wouldn't send all the stuff. They wouldn't send the right stuff. And guess what? They didn't send the right stuff. They gave her some old 8-year-old modem. No Wi-Fi router whatsoever. No actual connections. I couldn't do anything with it. I can either hook up the internet or I can hook up the cable box. You can't do both with it, They didn't even put the right shit on there. And here I am driving 60 miles up there. But at least I got to see my mama, you know what I mean? Because I love my mama. You should love your mama too, But I knew they weren't going to send the right stuff, so we went and called Spectrum. They're going to send someone out, and I told them to get the Spectrum 1, put it in there, and stuff. If I got to pay for it, I don't care. A great one will always take care of their mama, you know what I mean? So I got no problem paying for that. I mean, I think they're going to charge like $60 to install both. But they're going to have to get new equipment anyway once they come there. Because they know the equipment they gave them is shit, I also had to redo I did do one thing. My mom had. I never really looked in the back of of her TV. The thing's been sitting up there for like 20 years. She had one of them little old extender cords and stuff like that. Very, very dangerous stuff. Well, cousin should love it. Love his mama. I mean, my mama whooped my ass, but that was, that's all about rearing and stuff like that. But yeah, I went and she had some weird plug configuration, one of them little cheap things. So I had to go down to Family Dollar and get one of those power strips, a proper one with a surge protector, and stuff. I mean, it was a mess. I'll tell you what, it was a mess. But I'm gonna call her later to see if they actually got everything fixed up. Yeah, I know about his outings with his family and everything like that. It's kind of sad, really. It really is. Hmm. But we'll get that checked out too. I mean, I got to take care of something at like 8 o'clock. I think I may just do it tomorrow. When you go like 120 miles in a Mercedes and stuff like that, and I drive an old car, ain't got no air conditioning in it, but there's always windows and stuff. Then I had my music jamming. I mean, I had the sunroof up, so so we was jamming. We was jamming. Hmm. You got a keyboard again? What type, John? What type, John? Hmm. I'm going to finish this up before we start the video. So feel free to ask me some questions while I get this finished up. Ah, yeah, that's the good stuff. If my cousin was smoking these, he wouldn't be going all crazy and everything like that. And if he had some good old Duncan Taylor, some good scotch, wouldn't have those problems. 60% mechanized. Oh, nice. $22. That's actually a good deal for a mechanical keyboard. Now, I don't use a mechanical keyboard. I used to back in the day. I just use this Logitech board. Recharge the AC. Oh no, it ain't gonna. It costs like $800 or $900. And besides, the car's about to die anyway. KCB. I'm about to go and just donate the car like I do all my cars, and just go to the auction and get another one. Besides that, I like changing up cars like every 6 or 7 years. And it's about time, but we ain't trading in the Cadillac, that's for sure. Mm. Those nicotine tablets don't work. He gets the nicotine, but he doesn't get the experience. He doesn't get the smoke or anything. You know, nicotine tablets have been around for 70 years, but people still use this. You want to know why? This is the experience. You know what I mean? This is what really relaxes you. Not just popping a couple pills. I mean, here's the thing: if you got a nicotine habit or something like that, then by all means, and you want to not smoke or anything like that, and for office reasons or so, by all means, take a nicotine tablet. But he was taking a nicotine tablet to treat himself because he had some sort of idea that it would. And that's the thing, folks. You gotta get off this WebMD stuff. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Hmm. All right, we're done with that. So let's get to the videos. And then we'll check out the new Sean G video. All right, let's see what we got here.
Rate me on a scale from 1 to 10, but first, take a good look.
I'm gonna say hard 4.
What? That's kind of low. But
Oh, harsh. What do you think, guys? Do you think she's a 4? I don't think she's a 4. She's at least a 7 or 8.
what could be better?
Well, your foundation doesn't match your neck. You got fake tits, and your eyes are kind of spread far apart.
How do you know they're fake?
Just by the whole overall body size, that does not match up.
That was kind of rude. Thank you.
Well, I mean, you asked for it, so. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with fake tits here, other than that they're expensive, you know. But that was not too nice, but, you know, in this life, sometimes you can't be too nice.
Hi everyone, as requested I'm going to review.
Oh. Oh, look at here. Servage. I mean, the way he described it, you know, I mean, it's kind of unusual, but, well, it is what it is, folks, and what it's gonna be is what it's gonna be. And that's all I got to say about that. Period.
Video called Persistence Hunting by Andrew Yuckles.
My name is Andrew Yuckles, wildlife expert
Australian.
and survivalist, and my mission in life has been to bring you
Aussie.
closer to nature in a way that has never been done before. Now let me show you what it takes to become.
What kind of dumbass goes and wrestles around with wild animals? Man, that's completely nuts.
Wild.
Oh, come on, you would have fucked her. Stop acting like you wouldn't, even with fake tits. You know.
Join me on a wild journey into the unknown.
Some of y'all would screw fat girls. You know, push that gut up. You know, there's some nice warm pussy under there. Quit lying.
Meeting industry professionals and inviting you into the secret world of nature. Hold on, Chuchi. This is going to be a hell of a ride. We're all born wild, but it's a choice to be tame.
It's not really a choice to be tame, the government makes us tame.
Oh, he just threw in the government part. What's wrong with this? You know, jeez.
Australia has some of the most unique animals on Earth, with 4 out of 5 animals being solely found on this continent. However, Australia is also home to some unwelcome visitors. The feral goat has established a number of populations throughout different habitats in Australia.
I mean, if you can motorboat, I mean, fake or real, I mean, if you can motorboat them, I mean, they're fine, you know.
It is estimated that there are over 2.5 million goats populating the continent. This species has been attributed to a number of catastrophic environmental issues, including soil erosion, reduced native regeneration, and spreading noxious weeds through their fecal dispersal.
Those don't look like wild goats. I guess that what he's saying is that people used to farm them and then they let them loose, which does happen a lot in many places, which is why they are now roaming around freely.
Now we're talking about an animal that can literally smell you from a mile away with the right direction of wind. An animal whose eyesight and visual acuity is absolutely amazing. In this environment here, it's very difficult. And not just that, you're not just dealing against one animal, you're dealing literally against dozens. That's a whole lot of senses which are working against you.
This is highly stupid.
Are you actually allowed to hunt like this in Australia, or does he have a special permit to do that? In most countries on Earth, in Europe, you're not allowed to do this whatsoever. You're actually gonna get 3 to 5 years prison terms for hunting. So I'm really surprised about this. It's interesting. Maybe some Aussies in the comments can tell me about it. He actually gets crazy close to them. I wonder if it's because they are used to humans.
That is absoluteness, chasing a pack of hyenas.
Oh, I just twisted my ankle. I just twisted my ankle. I'm so close.
But not all targets come down easy. And in fact,
Yeah, there's also sheep there. These are not wild animals. There's no way. That's why he can get so close to them. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense. You can catch these kind of animals easily, but you can't catch actual wild goats.
It's not the stream, it's just this video's pretty badly done.
using the cover of some wild sheep, I've managed to close the gap to the point that I've become nothing more than a shadow behind his every move.
Make sure.
Right. So there you go, guys. There is quite a bit of strategy in catching goats, feral goats, and you are out here literally combating against them in their own terrain. They're out here 24/7. They know this place literally like the back of their horns.
To be fair, the reason he caught them is because those are not wild animals, they are used to humans, and because they were in large groups. That's why they were not able to get away as quickly. If he was trying to hunt a wild goat on its own,
I don't care if they're domicile or used to humans or not. Those things got horns, you know. Like a gazelle, it's got very sharp horns, and he can easily get himself killed. Not only that, hyenas was in the background too. He has absolutely no freaking weapons on him or anything, you know. No, this is Servage.
they're usually not on their own anyway, but if it was, there's no way at all that he would even get close to it.
I missed the first one. I think it was the white one that I missed first. I grabbed him, then he got away from me. But this guy here, I've got onto him. I got you, didn't I? Yeah, I got you, mate. Look at you.
The heart is beating out of fear.
Hold on a minute, folks. I gotta turn this off. Alright.
The dispatchment of this animal needs to be honoured with the highest level of humanity. The relationship between humans and animals is spiritual, and my connection to him from life to his death is a parallel of understanding a shared reality, that we are mortal creatures of this earth, and to this earth we all return.
So you can see as soon as the blood has hit the cup, it's already coagulated. You can see it literally.
Yes, exactly, and
Did he just kill that thing for the blood? What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
a lot of people in the comments always ask me, why does my blood taste so salty? Blood doesn't taste salty whatsoever. If anything, it's kind of neutral. If your blood doesn't coagulate, then you can know that it's not natural. They added sodium to it, for example.
It's not going to move, a bit like jelly. Now, there's a number of cultures that I've spent time with around the world that will actually drink the blood raw, including the Maasai warriors, and they do it part of their culture, it's part of their traditions. However, there are many religions around the world that forbid drinking blood raw.
Yes, of course. And why? Religions were created to enslave human beings. That's the purpose. The governments understood that they need to control their slaves. Religions always were and still are the #1 weapon against their population. Of course, they will forbid you to drink the...
It's nothing There's not. This is a pretty good mince. You got this crazy dude that eats raw animals and raw liver. You got this guy drinking blood, and he's up there preaching about the government. I mean, all the wacko stuff, all wrapped up into a 12-minute and 16-second video.
The most healthy drink on earth.
And I believe there's probably good reason because of that. Now, blood is known to contain...
I like how he said that there's probably a good reason for it. A typical religious response. No arguments, no points, no explanation, just a religious belief. There must be a good reason for it. So funny.
Toxins, and actually consuming blood in large quantities can be quite poisonous.
Did he say that there's toxins in blood? Because that's obviously wrong. There's literally no toxins at all. Are there toxins inside of your blood? Yes, nowadays there would be, of course, especially because of one recent thing. But generally, naturally, there's no toxins inside of your blood, which means that there's no toxins in other animals' blood also. Otherwise, you could easily name a toxin that's inside of blood. Easy, right? Just name one and you prove your point, but you can't. Because again, it's a religious belief. And of course, you can drink as much blood as you want. There's never been any reported case of it being bad for you, as long as it comes from a healthy, natural animal. And this should be super healthy.
For this is purely done as a demonstration of what would happen in a survival situation, pure sustenance, where you don't have anything else around you to start a fire, to actually cook or boil the blood, or to cook the meat.
Why would you cook or boil the blood? Why would you cook meat? Again, give a reason. Come on.
I mean, African tribes actually drink the blood of the animals. The only thing is they don't kill the animals to drink their blood. And you don't need to boil blood because it's already at like 100 and some degrees.
Religious sheep.
I wouldn't advise anyone doing this because of the risk it may cause to someone, whether in passing toxins into your body or even zoonotic diseases.
What toxins? Name one. That looks super delicious. Look at his face expression. Just because he's so not used to eating natural food, that already shows that he's a sheep.
The texture actually feels a lot like jelly, quite thick in substance. Alright, so we've got the liver. Just going to run some water just off over that, just to get that hair off. Now, it's very
Oh my god, he's such a slave, I can hardly even watch.
important when consuming the liver that you don't consume any of that residual collection of toxins which is in here. So I'm just going to cut off.
What do you think, guys, of this? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, too.
Yeah, that's the gallbladder. You shouldn't consume it. It's bitter for a reason.
This part here.
No, I hate liver even when it's cooked. I mean, you can't even say that this is white people stuff. I mean, this is actually black people stuff because African tribes actually do this, you know. But the difference is, one, they don't eat the liver. Number two, they don't kill the animal, you know. What's he going to do with the rest of the carcass? I mean, it's a waste. He killed an animal just for the blood and the liver. Hopefully he doesn't put it to waste, but I certainly doubt it.
So I'll tell you what, in a situation of survival, what would be my go-to? Well, obviously if you can't start a fire, and you can't cook your meat, I'd be going straight to eat the liver. It actually tastes pretty remarkably good, and that's no word of a lie. If you can get past...
Oh wow. Okay, at last, something normal from you. Jesus. Of course it tastes good because liver is one of the best tasting foods on earth. As long as it comes from ideally wild animals, and if from farmed animals, then they should consume their natural food and they should not get any medication. It's unfortunate that a lot of people who try raw liver for the first time end up eating toxic liver, and then they believe that raw liver tastes bad.
The actual texture that you can hear right there. It actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah, and as he said himself, because he's not used to eating natural food, it's the texture that's quite often the problem for people, simply because they are not used to it, just like him. Obviously, if that's all that you eat your whole life, then it's normal, and actually cooked food, which is dry, would have a
Hey Tomo, what's up? Just catching up on some videos we didn't do on the midnight run, so...
a weird texture. It would be weird for you to chew food so much because it's so dry and tough, seeing as raw meat is very soft and easy to chew and digest. It wasn't such a bad video after all. At the beginning I felt like this is going to be just like any other so-called modern hunting video where they fake a lot of the...
Okay, I don't want to listen to your ass, Savage. I think we get the picture. What a moron. I mean, he's literally wasted an animal's life just to have a liver and blood for clout, for a YouTube video. You know? That's kind of messed up, folks. You don't go and kill an animal just to show off on the internet, you know. Literally speaking, just a freaking dumbass. I hate people like that do stuff, you know. I really do. Alright, this is... Oh, God, why did the... This here is Hanky, folks. Let's see what he's got to say. Just to let you know, me and him don't get along. Yeah, anyone that's on Get Big knows who Hanky is, so. Well, this is a very old video. Look at all those facial expressions. You can't do that whenever you're actually competing. You make facial impressions to the judges, they're not going to like that. And he's shaking too, so. Oh well. Alright. Now we're going to get to the Sean G video. Yep, definitely delusions, that's for sure. Alright. He was probably about 7. He was pretty lean, so I'll give him that.
Man, what's up? What's going on, man? Let me see if I should put y'all up here. Let me see if I should put y'all up here. If I should put y'all up there, or should I put y'all down there? Should I put y'all down there, or should I put y'all up there? What's up, man? What's up? Hit that like button.
Wonder why he's at a hotel for.
There's 2 of y'all in here. I don't got 2 lives. Listen, when you come in the live, you gotta hit the life button. It's not the like button. It's life. L-I-F-E. Look at my man. He always in here. Rio Dreddy. Rio Dreddy. That nigga might have been Rio Dreidel from back in the day, because he used to be another nigga who used to come.
Folks, never carry your money like this. Put it in a billfold.
In here, his name was Rio Dreidel. Might be the same nigga. Alright, so look, let me just tell the ladies first, right off the bat. Let me tell all of the female subscribers right off the bat that your eyes, there's nothing wrong with your eyesight. Your eyes do not deceive you, right? I really do look this good. I really do. If you were to ever meet me in real life, you'll say, that nigga look good on the...
Yeah. Yep, you are a modern day supermodel, my friend. Not!
YouTube on my phone, your tablet, your PC, your television. Some of y'all watch me on your big 84-inch, your big 60-inch. You gonna say, that nigga look just as good in person than he do on my electronic device. There's nothing wrong with your tablet. There's nothing wrong with your computer. I look this good. I can't help it. Al Ra, nigga, I seen goddamn abs. I don't know why these balls are so... See, this is the turtle shell. See, if you ain't got no turtle shell, something wrong. See, this that turtle shell. That's what we used to call it in
Must be a really fat turtle.
federal prison. Say, nigga, you ain't got no turtle shell. You ain't where your turtle shell at? You ain't got no turtle shell. You look like a boiled egg with legs, man. You understand? Nigga got that turtle shell, got them goddamn balls of soap. Look at them balls of soap.
I mean, he's above average as any other person who doesn't work out. But with that being said, he's acting like he's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is more like it.
Soap right there. Hit that like button, yeah? Hit that like button on my coffee. All right, so I got my sneakers. I washed my sneakers. The hell is this on my sneaker? I washed my sneakers.
God damn it, how many times you gonna say that?
Free Lil Sean. Man, free Lil Sean. Everybody give a shout out to Little Sean, because I know he watching, because I know he misses dad. You know what I'm saying? I miss him.
What happened to his left bicep? He probably left it at home.
But we gonna be together soon, Sean. You know daddy working on it, man. You know, man. You already know, man. Come on, man. God damn, man. Why I look like this? Why am I 54 years old?
So he's complaining, you know, if you're going to make a video about how you're having trouble seeing your son and you're having marital issue or a domestic situation, the last thing you want to do is brag about how good you look or something, which he doesn't look good. So,
and I look like this. Why? And I ain't goddamn taking no supplements, eating no watermelon, none of that, man. No protein powder, no creatine, no TRT, no HGH, no nothing, man. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Why I look like this? Man, free Lil Sean, Alra. So we could definitely get money, because you ain't never had a nigga ever as cool and as fly as me to promote your brand ever. Ever. And you never will. So I washed my sneakers. So I gotta get the shoestrings so I can lace them up. Look at these shorts. You ain't got these shorts. I got the dope shorts. Shorts with soul. Look at them white joints right there. And red light on.
$100 and some for that? I mean, really?
Park 4. My signature. Goddamn, nigga got that fad look, man. And there go the burpee, man. Right, so I got them in white, lightweight, and I got the joints in black. Look at the black joint. I got the black on. Back is black. Back is black. Black is back. Get the shirt. Look at the shirt. Look at my shirt. Look at my shirt. My shirt better than your shirt. Look at my shirt.
That is one weird signature, but okay. At least he knows cursive. I'll give him that, you know.
Dry fit. Dry fit. It ain't gonna shrink. It ain't gonna shrink. The shirt you got on gonna shrink. The shirt you got on gonna shrink. These was made by Pro Se. These are made by Pro Se Apparel on Instagram. Pro Se Apparel. PROSE Apparel on Instagram. It's my nigga Al Ra right there from North. I'm from North. Central Ave and 9th. 9th Ave and Central Ave and North. Down there in North. They go to other joints joint. Ooh.
Okay.
Norma. Yeah. Bill. I bought the phone. That's my son. I've never. Shout out to Norma. Norma, thank you. Appreciate you. I never was on that, Norma. I've never, like, the things, Norma, the things that she do, like when he's with her, she takes his phone, you know, so I can't call him. You understand?
Well, a lot of mothers take their kids' phone away so they're not playing on it, you know. I don't get that. Most kids, whenever they have a phone, I've noticed that they just play on it.
You know, don't take him to practice when she got him. I don't do that. I'm a man. You understand? She do woman. That's what women do. You know what I'm saying? I've never, whenever I've had Sean, I've never ever.
Yeah, KCB, you'd be a millionaire. I'd be a millionaire too.
Like
Do I still think that Kali? Yes, I still think he's an embarrassment to the black race. I mean, he's fucking eating watermelon on YouTube. He's literally eating watermelon. There's nothing more stereotypical than eating watermelon. It's almost bad as videos of him jerking off in the mirror. So we got him jerking off in the mirror, and we got him eating watermelon. You know, literally watermelon. And then 2 months ago, he was eating Church's chicken. He was eating a bunch of fried chicken, you know. How much more of an embarrassment to a black race do you think he is, Matt? You know, seriously.
Deliberately tried to keep him from her, right? I'll call him. His phone will be off. I'll call all day. I bought the phone. I bought him $1,000 Samsung phone. I paid the bill. I bought the phone. That's my son. She'll take his phone and I'll call him all day and won't get one call back. Right? This is what I go through. Right? I never do that. I never do that, Norma. Because
that's her right as a parent to take away the phone. You better come up with something different than that, because that's not exactly a good argument whatsoever, because she takes the phone, you know. She has her time with your son. You have your time with the son, you know, and stuff like that. The problem with Sean is he's trying to take over the job as far as, you know, they have even joint custody from what I'm understanding from him. So when she has him, you know, she's free to do whatever she wishes to do, you know, period.
When she calls his phone, right, I tell him, Sean, call your mother. Even if I'm with a lady friend, Sean, call your mother, right?
Well, Michael, people want me to review Sean G's video. I mean, I don't really pay attention to what he does, but, you know, I give the people what they want, so...
If she be with her boyfriend, right? If she be with her...
I mean, over the past few months, Michael, I've reviewed really stupid stuff that I wish I didn't have to review. But, you know, that's part of the job as far as taking care of my subscribers, is to, you know, if they send me a video to review, regardless as to how dumb it is, you know, I'm always going to review it.
Her boyfriend, she'll take the phone so I can't call. So I don't know with him. You understand? Just dumb. But I never do that. Because, Norma, I live my life. Let me tell you how I live my life. Let me drink my coffee first. Hold up. My coffee better than your coffee, Norma. You don't make coffee better than me, Norma.
That's fucking hotel coffee. Hotel coffee is probably the worst coffee out there, you know? I mean, what they do is they find the cheapest coffee because they gotta spread it out over maybe 100 and some rooms. Your coffee is not better than somebody else's coffee. Hotel coffee is the worst coffee ever. That's why I bring my own coffee, you know. I never use hotel coffee, ever. Non-negotiable. I even bring my own creamer, too. He's had his channel for longer than I have. I mean, he has, 5 times as many subscribers. The only problem is he has those subscribers because people want to listen to a dumbass on, I mean, think about it. My cousin Richard, he has 300,000 subscribers because he used to go crazy and wacko and threaten to kill people, The reason why I have 3,000 subscribers is because I don't do that,
The dope coffee. Norma, I live my life like this, Norma. And I put this on my eyesight that if I'm telling you a lie, may the sun, moon, and stars take my eyesight today so that I never get to see little Sean again. Y'all gotta hit the life button, man. Why 86 people in here, 31 lives? Why? What? I can't get a life button, man?
Shoot, I got 8 viewers in mine, so stop complaining.
Damn, man. I mean, dealing with y'all, man. Y'all niggas funny style with me.
Makes me wonder still, what is he doing in that hotel anyway?
Man, why y'all treat me like that, man? But Norma, I learned that God takes care of old folks, fools, and children. And the sun, moon, and stars don't like when you mess with children. They don't like it. And when it comes to Sean, and his relationship with his mother, I never try to sabotage that. Not me. Never. Because I know that won't nothing but bad luck come my way. I know for a fact won't nothing but bad luck come to me. Things will start going wrong. I'll have a problem here. Then before that one is even settled, boom, another fire then came up here. I got to put that fire out. Boom, 2 more fire. I don't do that. I don't live my life that way. I fly straight because Norma, I have lived the life. I used to be a piece of shit person. I used to be a liar. In my teens and in my 20s, I used to.
Yes, and this leads me to another thing, folks. The judge is going to always side with the mother, but it's going to side even more if you have a criminal record. Sean, he was a white-collar criminal. He did time. So a judge, in determining parental rights, is going to look at the criminal record. He is very lucky that there even is joint custody to begin with,
To be a liar. I used to be fake. I used to be a manipulator, deceptive, even into my 30s and 40s. I used to be a shell of the man that I am today. A shell.
This is nonsense.
the relationship that Little Sean has.
Yeah, he's basically talking about the same thing, which is boring the living crap out of me. So, again, Sean G is just not making any bit of sense. The reason being is he's very lucky that he even has any type of joint custody, especially considering that he's a man. Fast forward to the end. Okay. Oh. I'll slide it there.
Jail. I'm fighting for the right to my child, man. You understand? And you got to do the same. Even if you scared, even if you afraid, especially if you in the right, you got to stand and fight, man. You got to stand and fight, because that's going to be, once these kids, you can't take the position like, oh man, he 12. Well, I'll just let her get that. And then when he's 17, I'll take him out to eat and explain it to him. Nah, by that time, she done poisoned his mind. He ain't got no connection with you. Your daughter don't got no connection with you. She done told him. She done told your daughter you ain't shit. Her family done told your daughter you ain't shit. So by the time they meet you and talk to you, they already got the preconceived. They've been conditioned to not even want to be around you. You gotta fight for that, man. You gotta pour your soul into these children, man. You understand? I don't know if I'm gonna die this afternoon. I don't know if I'm gonna die next Tuesday or 30 years from now. So I got to stand today. I got to stand today. Today. Not tomorrow. Ain't no high road. And let me say this here to you, man. Some dudes been, you know what I'm saying? Men been conversing. They follow me on social media. And they saying, and even women, yo, Sean, take the high road. Take the high road.
That is a good idea, actually. Take the high road, The only thing I've heard him complain about is that his mother takes the phone. A lot of mothers do that. And usually they do that because the kids are too busy playing on their phones in order to pay any damn attention,
Ain't no high road. Sometimes in life you gotta...
Yeah, that is possible, KCB. Not for sure.
Burn the high road. Sometimes in life you got to burn the high road and you gotta go to war. It ain't always about taking the high road, because sometimes you take the high road, you get fucked over. You get jerked. You understand? Sepia Prince, thank you for your contribution to the GoFundMe. All right, you in Burger King. DC Pro 37. Okay, you in Burger King. You in the supermarket. A dude walk by, he bump you, right? And don't say excuse me, right? You look at it like, damn. Ah man, I gotta go pick my daughter up from school. Then I gotta take her to dance recital. Then I gotta go get ready for work tomorrow. You understand?
Antonio, I agree he is a clown, but, this is what my audience and fans want there, And usually, yes, there's going to be a lot of videos that I review that are going to be dumb, But, I want to take care of my subscribers. So anytime someone wants me to review a video, regardless as to whether I like the person or not, I'm pretty much obligated to do so. Like I said, you may post a video and a lot of people may not like it, but I'm still going to post it anyway because you're a subscriber. So, yeah.
Look at this dude, he dusty looking. Alright, I'm going to take the high road on this. I'm going to let this slide. You understand? because this ain't worth it. But there's certain things in life that are worth so much to you that you gotta burn the high road. Like my man Sepia Prince say, piss off with that high road talk. You got to be a man. You got to be a man. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. There's certain situations you gotta let certain shit slide. You know what I'm saying? But in certain other situations, you can't take the high road because you have to show God, the sun, moon, and stars in the universe that you mean business and that you need their help. And then you have to show the other party that you mean business. And you know what I'm saying? You gonna help yourself.
So he goes from, look at me, ladies, I'm beautiful. You guys, I know you want me to fuck you and everything like that, to some religious stuff. I hate people like that.
We're not playing that schoolyard game in here, nah. Right. Your daughter is the high road. Your son and your daughter is the high road. Your son is the high road. They need you. You don't want her boyfriend or her new husband spending more time with your kids than you do. Nah. 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 You know what I'm saying? But yo, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'm in Florida, man. I'm down here in Florida. Let me show y'all where I'm at, man. Down here. Check me out. Check me out. Florida sunshine. Alright, so listen, I'm finna go take care of a little something right here. And salute to everybody. Brills Mo, what up? I see you. Shout out to all of y'all, man.
Yep. We see you. Man, I am horribly tired, folks. But yeah, one thing I hate most is someone that talks about religion but doesn't practice what he preaches. I absolutely hate that. Let's go ahead and do a shin check from Big Lenny.
Well, it's been over 2 months since I...
Well, I mean, he's doing an Uber, but it's got to be very expensive and very annoying to the Uber driver. I'm more than sure of it. Either that or it could be a friend of his.
ripped half of the skin off my shin. Doing a leg extension. Now I know not to do that.
Oh, wait a minute. What did he say?
Well, it's been over 2 months since I ripped half of the skin off my shin. Doing a leg extension. Now I know not to do those. I also dropped any kind of leg curl because of possible tearing of the skin on a calf, but I will go back to those in a few weeks. It's been 8 weeks since myself and the freak from Philly were tore that at the Powerhouse Gym in Delray Beach, which sadly I hope comes back, but
hey, Lionheart.
So let's do a shin check. Now this is my right shin, which wasn't injured. Let's see. As you can see, I'm gaining weight, so you're getting a little bubbling. That's from the water retention. However, there's no tearing in the skin.
It actually looks a lot better. I mean, there's still a lot of healing to go, but it actually looks a little better.
Here's the injured part. As you can see, it's healed up nice. I've been using silver sulfonamide on it. And it's pretty much all healed up. So, once again, maniacs, thanks for all the tips. Some of you nurses and health practitioners, I was able to get silver sulfonamide through a doctor's prescription, and I've been using that on a daily basis the last 2 months, and it's probably the best thing you can do. And look, we have a little surprise. It's Onyx coming to check things out early this morning. As I get my son in prayer, she's going underneath the car. She's going to do some mechanical work, so. And of course, I'll get the occasional nicks and scratches from the bicycle pedals and maybe hitting objects at the gym, but 323 and growing. 323. It can be done. Get out there and do it. Break some scales.
So those legs have healed up pretty good. I mean, it's still a long way to go, but hopefully, well, his breathing is always labored. But, you know, Lenny did me a big solid last week, so I definitely appreciate him doing so. But the legs definitely look a lot better, so hopefully he keeps the work up. Now, there was something else I wanted to review. Give me just a minute. What was that? I'm not playing a Greg Doucette. There it is. Let's hear from...
Are you on stage?
Let's hear from my buddy John Bravo. By the way, folks, it's John Bravo's birthday, so in the chat below, let's wish a happy birthday to Johnny Bravo. In fact, I'm going to sing a birthday to John Bravo. Me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? I do not know because you never told me, motherfucker. But happy birthday to you. All right, on to the video.
Steroids, Logan? I'm done being a yes man.
That's
dude.
fine.
I'm gonna start asking
Sure,
questions,
sure.
bro.
So I was home watching Elvis, trying to get motivated like I usually do, until I was interrupted by this asshole with that stupid haircut.
I'm done being a yes
And
man.
they were talking about steroids.
I'm gonna start asking real fucking
Sure,
questions.
sure.
Bro.
Yeah, no, I
Prove it.
ask
prove
the
it.
hard stuff, man.
Prove
I'm
it.
not-
Go to
I'm not aware
Asda's.
of-
Go to Asda's and take a test.
So I knew I had some shit to say about this.
On the platform, waving you goodbye. Are you on steroids, Logan?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I know, not that I know of.
I'm done being a yes man.
That's
dude.
fine.
I'm gonna start asking real fucking
Sure,
questions.
sure.
Bro.
Yeah, no, I
Prove it.
ask
prove
the
it.
hard stuff, man.
Prove
I'm
it.
not- I'm
Go
not-
to.
Here's the thing, folks. Strict testing on steroids. Oh boy.
I'm not aware of-
Go to Asda's and take a test.
Asda is a UK retail chain that
You know what I fucking mean, bro.
I think you meant to say USADA.
Yeah, Big Lenny's gonna outlive all of us, KCB. He's gonna outlive all of us. I guarantee. He's outlived a lot of other people. That's for sure.
Yeah, call Osama.
Fuck. Sorry. No.
wait,
I'm not on steroids. I'm not on steroids. I don't know how many times I need to clarify this. I don't know why we aren't doing USADA or VADA testing.
Well, yeah, because
the conversation was never had between.
Well, because
me and
JJ
Dylan.
is doing it with.
I'm more than happy to do it. I'm more than happy to do it. I just do have.
No,
one.
I'm going to force you to do it.
I'll do it.
You're not going to fucking tell me that to say yes all the time.
You guys know Jake Paul, Logan Paul, the two brothers with that stupid haircut that probably drives all of us crazy. Because now all the kids, you go to the gym, they're all sitting around in a circle, taking up all the machines with that same stupid hairdo, and you want to take scissors and cut them off. You guys know these assholes. Well, there's a picture of Logan Paul that was put out recently, and people are looking at it and they're saying,
Damn. Holy cow. Let me highlight this for you guys. Holy shit. It's a freaking beast.
this guy's got to be on steroids. There's no way he looks like that without doing anything, right? I'm sitting home watching YouTube, and there's a video of this asshole dressed like the Mario Brothers, Zerka, and he's talking to Bradley Martin, and he thinks it too.
They asked him about steroids, and he denied it. What do you think about that?
I think he did. I think he did, because I saw Derek more plates.
I think he did 100%. Just, I mean, bro, I've been around this shit for.
Well, if one brother's doing
years.
it, the other. Like, Jake is so. The aggression came out of nowhere. The head size, the beard. He got older than his dad. He looks good, though. He's a good looking guy now. But, and when Jake is asked and pressed by Woodley, go look at his reaction. Fear and terror. Every time Jake has to talk about PEDs, fear and terror, Logan, almost like no fear. Maybe because he's a dumb blonde, like, oh, what are you asking? But Logan, no fear. But I'm not going to go off intuitive. Derek Moore Plates and everyone who's like done their analysis on Logan, they all said he's on gear, right?
I mean, the thickness of the veins. The thick. Your veins don't get that thick in diameter like this quick. Like, you don't go from this year to this year and your thickness just goes like that because you trained a little more. Doesn't.
That's only true to a point, but, you know, I have no problems with John's hair. I mean, he's a big Elvis fan. You know, I like Elvis too, so naturally his hair is going to be like Elvis. So, I mean, it's more expected, you know.
Work that way.
Yeah, he's a little dry too.
I don't even know it's not about the dryness. He was always pretty dry. Like, his vascularity changed drastically.
Is he small in person? Like, is his arm like this?
He's not.
It's not like that.
No, it's not like that.
He's like
tall.
lean like a runner.
Yeah, he's lean. But I'm saying, like, the thickness of your veins, like testosterone, the increase is like gonna like make your veins.
Is it 10% more blood plasma too, right?
I don't know the exact details of it, but I'm telling you, like, literally the diameter of your vein, the thickness of it increases through androgen usage.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they have a legitimate wellness policy, but you can definitely get around it. I mean, I did the NGA Night of Champions. I was freaking taking Delta-6 methyl testosterone, and it didn't show up on any urinalysis test or anything, you know, literally. So, I mean, there's that, you know. I mean, I took stuff that didn't show up on any test whatsoever. Didn't show up on, and I was taking that stuff up to the day of the show, you know, literally. The stuff was clear, you know, that Patrick Arnold stuff. It didn't show up on my blood test whatsoever. So it's possible that he got a hold of, you know, some good peptides. He could have got a hold of a clear substance like I was using. I mean, they're always coming up with new stuff, KCB.
Yeah, and his are all connected too, right?
All connected.
Yeah,
What do you mean all
even CrossFitters who are super lean and stuff, their veins can it's not like a spider web like Logan. His look like kind of looks synthetic.
Now, normally, I don't like doing these videos and saying people are on steroids or not on steroids, but this one has an important reason. So make sure you listen to what I have to say when I'm done explaining this all. But now, let's take a look at Logan Paul, okay? On the screen here is a picture of Logan Paul when he was 20 years old. And he was in shape, and he was lean, and he was vascular back then as a 20-year-old kid. Now, if you look at the picture of him now, he looks like he's in better shape. How many years later? And what I want to say is, this is possible without steroids for people that have those genetics. He was always an athletic kid, okay? You don't need steroids to look like this. In fact, I'll never forget, okay? When I was 18, 19 years old, there was this kid who was one of my friends in the gym, okay? And he, you know what his diet was? Skittles, Nerds, all the stupid candies, chocolate, whatever, right? But
well, Ben, this is going to be the last video because I need to take a nap and get some food in and everything. Like I said, I just got off the road and I wanted to make sure that I fulfilled my obligations and stuff. Because I started it, Ben, as soon as I got home. So, but don't worry, you can always play it back.
the guy was lean, he was in vascular, and he was in great shape. And everyone looked around and they always accused him of taking steroids. But in fact, the kid never took anything. And now I'm still friends with the kid. He's 45 years old. And guess what? He still looks amazing and he never touched anything. So what I want to say is, it's possible that you can look like Logan Paul. This is not unrealistic to think the guy's doing steroids and everybody who doesn't know shit makes videos saying the guy is. Now, when I was saying in the beginning of the video, there's an important reason why I'm making this video. It's because kids look up to these guys. I told you in the beginning, those stupid haircuts running around like assholes. We're stuck with looking at them because they copy these guys. So if people are saying these guys are doing steroids, right? Don't you think they're gonna go and try to copy them with that? So that's why I felt like this video was an important one to make. But I have something very important to tell you guys. It's a sad story, but I'm hoping it's gonna have a good ending, and it involves my friend Basque from Basque TV. And he was with his friend. Let me tell you the story, what happened to him. He was with his friend Ari from Ari and Cars, and I think he got a new Camaro. They're driving.
Yeah, I know. But don't forget he's super bipolar.
On the beautiful hills.
Folks, yes, I'm aware that it's skipping frames. I'll explain why once this video ends. And this is also why I don't film, and I'll explain why I also, at the same time, explain why I don't film on Saturdays generally for live streams.
Of Malibu, and they had an issue with the brakes in his car. They flew off the canyon into a ditch 100 to 300 feet deep. Helicopters had to come rescue them, and they suffered broken backs, broken necks, broken spines.
They fell down a cliff 300 feet. He needed emergency surgery. They were both unconscious. Helicopter came to get them. They had emergency surgery, and he's lucky to be alive. Basque wanted me to update you guys, and you want to add anything?
God exists. He or she told me to.
That dude is lucky to be alive, that's for sure.
It's not my time yet. So I'm back here.
Send prayers, guys.
And they're lucky to be alive, because normally you think, 100, 300 feet, you're not going to survive an accident like that. And it's always my biggest fear, because you guys know how much I love driving, especially canyon driving, mountain driving. That's the driving I like to do. So thinking something like this can happen to somebody is very, very scary to even think about, just because I have such a passion for driving. And he's lucky to God he's alive. We don't know how long it's going to be before he can walk again, because he has to relearn how to walk. And I know that he has, besides being a YouTuber, if anyone knows anything about YouTube, not all of us make good money on here. And we have to do outside things. And I know he works.
Yeah, like I said, I get about $30, $35 a month off this channel.
Works a manual labor job. And he's not going to be able to work for who knows how long. I know he's in rehab now. Now, after I found out, he was in the accident, I wanted to reach out to him to see how he's doing, but obviously he didn't have his phone. It's probably lost in the accident. But I contacted my friend Eric Konevsky, who was there with him in the hospital. They're close friends.
Really bad car accident. He went down an embankment from what it looks like.
I've done videos actually with both of them. Basque I never met in person because it was all on the phone, the prank videos that we did. But he sent me a text. He goes, because I said, thank God you're alive. You're lucky to be alive. You have a tough road ahead of you. But, you don't need spine surgery, as hard as it is to learn to walk again. Long as you don't need surgery, you don't have to take, that route of risk of knowing, how many surgeries are you ever going to heal? Is it ever going to work? You don't have to take that route, So God blessed you, right? And you can hopefully recover from this with the right rehab. He sent me a text. He goes, John, you think I'm going to die without meeting you in person first? And it was very telling, man. He's a very nice guy. I feel very bad for him, but I know, just watching his story, I think he's going to make it out okay.
Yeah, if you want to show support, check out the link, GoFundMe, where you can donate the money to support my condition.
So yeah, what Logan Paul's actually doing, he's probably using a stuff that comes up clean in a urologist test, and a lot of the WWE wrestlers do the same thing. I think they do have a GoFundMe set up. So if you guys want to donate to it, you can. They've raised about $5,700. If anything, that will at least take care of some of his living expenses. So that's pretty good, Hopefully he definitely does recover. He's got a long road ahead. If you go off a cliff, go over 300 feet, then, it doesn't say anything about his friend as far as to what happened to him. So, I'm not sure about that. But as far as the stream is concerned, let me get the soul poll in, because we're going to end it in about 10 minutes, folks. Now, you guys have probably noticed that there was some lag, and I knew that this was going to happen, and this is why I don't live stream on Saturdays. Now, it used to be a lot worse when I had the other box, but thanks to Pugman, I have the 5G router. The only problem is it's still a cellular router. So Saturday night around here is, the most busiest night ever. I mean, it's the time to where the most data is being taken place. So let me show you a little demonstration here. Okay. This is going to cut out, the stream a little bit. So I'm just going to show you what happens when I really whip it up. So watch this, folks. It's going to lag, but just hang out here, okay? Watch this. This one's going to sting. So let me show you this here, folks. All right. So, because even though this is a 5G router, the most amount of time, this here is the most busiest time. So usually I have about 300 to 400 Mbps's, which makes it good for streaming. This is what I currently have right now. Let me show you this. I'm going to cut this screen off. We'll cut this on. That's how much speed I have right now is 17 Mbps's. The only thing that's keeping the live stream alive is at least I have enough upload speed. Now, I can still get plenty of my work done. I can do a regular stream and everything like that. But to be streaming two things, it's a little bit too much. I mean, thanks to Pugman, this is a more sturdy router, so even though I'm getting a low speed, it's still a solid speed, you know. But this is why I don't stream on Saturdays, just simply because it's a time to where it's the highest use. I've not eaten anything all day. That's why I'm going to close it out a little bit in about 5 minutes. So get your questions in. If you guys want to put something in the donation plate, you know, I would definitely appreciate it, you know. But yeah, that's why I don't stream on the weekends. But you got to also thank Pugman, because otherwise the stream would be a lot worse. But that's why it was somewhat lagging a little bit. The food was good. Where'd you go to, Lamar? But yeah, these types of things do happen, so let's get a little music going. Gonna close out the show.
J Squad.
Well, my cousin doesn't have a specific schedule, so I mean, I can't really time it too much. It's not going to make much of a difference because, I mean, you know, I only have 3,000 subscribers, so I have the expectation that I'm not going to have. You see, Richard isn't even streaming right now, and I only have 6 viewers, so it doesn't really make a difference. I can't play that, Ben. But yeah, folks, I hate it when things are like that, really. But it is what it is. Eventually, I'll probably get cable around here, and then we won't have these problems anymore. Plus, I'll be able to stream at a higher frame per second. Yep, copyright. Then I'm gonna go get me some dinner. costs about $185. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, Ben. Like I said, it's very expensive running the router, so that's why I always give Pugman big props, because, like I said, he really keeps the channel going. Otherwise, I would just be doing Q&As. I wouldn't definitely be doing React videos. No swordfish tonight, Ben. I'm staying at home. I got American Wagyu steak, but I'm not gonna eat that tonight. I don't feel like it. All right, folks. That is the end of the show. I want to thank everyone for joining me for overtime. I'm glad I'm able to cover things. Y'all tune in Tuesday for Earl Grey Tuesday. Remember, it's the weekend, folks. Enjoy yourselves. Don't take life too seriously, you know? But once again, the Great One is signing out because I am tired. I'm hungry. Been driving 120 miles. I've been wiring up my mama's house. You know I love my mama. You know, and stuff. So, as always, Ben, you don't know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, that's not how we make